Hello and welcome to another episode of Speaking Into the Abyss. I am your host, Des, and that is your other host,
Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, Des.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. We're out. It's fresh right now in the shade.
Yes.
Not looking forward to it getting hotter, but enjoying it while it lasts.
Yes.
And we're at somewhere we've recorded before. A huge shout out and our favorite, probably one of our favorite places
definitely.
to eat at, Süp or Süp.
Yes.
And real quick, just want to address this off the top of the episode. We told you guys we were going to give you part 2 of the sister episode.
Yes.
And unfortunately, some things have come up. It's going to take us a little bit longer to give you part 2.
Yes.
But don't worry, it will come.
Yes.
And then when it does come out, I do recommend re-listening to the first episode.
To the first part, yes.
And then going and listening to part 2. So
yes.
More information on that soon. Probably not next week either.
Yeah, probably in like 2 weeks.
Probably in 2 weeks.
Yes.
But look forward to it.
Yes.
Anyways.
How have you been?
I've been okay. I went to watch Leviticus.
Okay, nice.
Which is a horror movie. I don't know how new it is because it's
not like it's only showing like at one theater and only a few showings, right?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not at the other one.
It's not. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to a mystery movie.
I know. I'm so jealous, dude.
I'm taking my little brother and his girlfriend.
Nice. I hate that they're always on Mondays. It makes me so sad.
There's definitely been some on other days.
That was the only one they've done on the Sunday or the Saturday when I went to go see it. It was Sheep Detectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first one they ever did, and it was like a kids movie. So I hope it's not always a kids movie, and I hope that they decide they want to do it again because I was just really excited that I could go because like usually I don't find out till like the week before or 2 weeks before, and it's like I don't even have PTO to like come in late or whatever. So it's kind of dumb, but.
Yeah, that is dumb. They should do
or they should do an early.
Yeah, like in the day.
Morning mystery. I'd be like, ooh.
I agree. I just hope whatever movie we get, obviously, is good. It does. What I don't like about mystery movies is, or does it? And I just didn't notice. Does it give you the rating?
Yes. It'll give you the
I
rating.
didn't notice it.
That's why I took like my
wasn't
little sister to the last one because it was like a G rating or whatever.
Okay,
or PG-13.
I'll have to double check on that. But I'm excited. I'll let you know what it is, I guess, next episode. But I'll tell Jess as soon as possible.
Yes.
But Leviticus, it was really good, I thought. I think what had happened was the movie dropped and a lot of people... What had to happen was in the horror community that I'm in, like the groups on Facebook, the groups on Instagram, whatever. People were talking about this movie. I had some idea about what it was because of the tagline where it's like, this thing hunts them and it takes the form of the person they love the most, each other. That was like the idea. So that's what I knew going into it. I knew that they were gay boys because the people in the horror community low-key are homophobic. And it's really crazy to hear that because like a lot of horror icons and a lot of horror movies are created by queer people and in queer spaces. So it's really insane to hear some of the takes that I was hearing about Leviticus. So when I went to go see it, I was a little nervous about the people that I was going to be surrounded by. But I went anyway. I went with a friend. And the only thing is that it happens pretty quickly, like the first making out session between two boys.
Yeah.
And because they're our main characters. And there was some like, I don't want to say groaning, but there was some like noises being made when that happened.
You're like, guys, during Pride Month?
That's what I said. I said it's still Pride. In fact, if you don't leave this theater kissing someone of the same sex, we're going to stone you as soon as you walk out. But I just thought, why is this any different from when straight people do it?
Yeah.
There's so many horror movies where they fuck and then they get murdered.
Yeah, it's like when the girls are kissing, you guys aren't like making sounds then.
It's not like, oh my God, and then giggling and stuff. Like, what makes it so awkward for these people? I don't know.
They just wish they could kiss their friends. So they're just like, oh.
I guess they just wish they were that honest with themselves, open, that they didn't care what other people thought. And that's like really unfortunate for a lot of people, that a lot of people are like that. But overall, I gave the movie, I think I gave it 2.5 out of 5. It was pretty decent. I thought about it for a couple of days after the movie had ended because I just enjoyed some scenes a lot more than other scenes. overall, I think I didn't give it 3 stars because most of the movie wouldn't have happened if the main character just was smarter.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's part of it, like overview synopsis without spoiling anything, but because it takes the form of each other or whatever.
Yes.
Obviously, they think that's that person until they're being attacked. Then they go, oh shit, like obviously that wasn't that person.
Yes.
But there's very little they can do in between that unless they basically avoid it by being with each other and other people. If he would have just been like, I can't trust things right away because I know this fact and I'm alone right now, so that means that I'm vulnerable.
Yes.
Most of the movie wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
Because he would have just been like, oh, that's not him. And it would have went inside or whatever, you know what I mean? And like, because the other boy, very smart, he was like, look, bitch. At some point they have an argument where he's like, it's not me. He's like, if you see me, it's not me. I'm not coming back for you, ho. Like, leave me alone. Like,
that's
and I was like, that's smart. Let each other know.
Yeah.
I will not be here, period.
Yes.
So that they know that it's not you.
Yeah.
But guess what this idiot does? Thinks it's him. So it's like, it's like I feel like it knocked points off of that for me because there were so many times where I just felt frustrated by there's no need to be stupid for the movie to keep going. I feel like the character could have done a lot more. But overall it ended fine. I thought it was a decent ending. My friend did not like the ending.
Okay.
I think that we just have different perspectives on if it was open-ended or not, but that's fine. And I recommend it. It's a good queer horror for sure, and it's the first one I've seen in theaters.
Okay, nice.
I haven't seen queer horror in theaters.
Yeah, I think I have either.
I'm trying to think. Technically, It Follows, was that in theater?
I feel like I was so young, I don't know.
I don't remember. And then also, what's another queer horror? Oh, I saw the TV Glow. That was also not in theaters. And that was a really amazing movie that should have been in theaters.
Yeah, that one's a special to the streaming thing, right? Is it?
It went straight to streaming or something. Yeah. Because queer horror doesn't usually get a lot of, or queer in general, thriller stuff doesn't usually get time on theaters. So it was cool to see that.
Nice.
It was cool for that, overall. So yeah. I recommend it.
Okay. Nice. I went to go watch Toy Story 5 yesterday.
How was it?
It was so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. It was so good. I was like, what's going to happen? Where is this going? And then at the end, I was like, I didn't expect the outcome. I was like, oh my gosh, way better than I thought.
Okay, good. The ending, you mean, or what?
Yeah, just I mean, everything in general. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but I just the way things worked out were way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be this one thing, and it wasn't. And I was like, oh, that's cool that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was super cute. I loved it. Oh my God. Yeah. I coordinated movie day with all of my siblings and my mom and my sister's boyfriend. So it was nice. It was so much fun.
Nice. That's cool. I really want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Everyone's been telling me it's really good.
Yeah. I know. I was telling your partner that I saw it yesterday when we were playing zombies because I finally played freaking zombies last night for the first time in I think 2 months or something.
You're being courteous.
I do. And honestly, successful run. It was almost 5 hours, 4 hours, 54 minutes. But we freaking did the Easter egg and actually beat the boss on the first try.
Yeah.
It was the first time we ever did that. We were so excited. Dude, I was like, wow. They were like, is that the first time we ever beat it? On the first go? I was like, yeah. So really stoked about that. I was like, wow.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I won't say too much because it just came out. It's been out for a week. But yeah, super stoked that we beat the zombies on the first time.
Heck yeah.
And there's this part that's so cute. There's so many parts that are so cute in the movie. And I guess we'll talk about it after you watch it. And then probably try to I think we should try to do a thing where we'll do we'll kind of see what we thought about it. And then we can go back and talk about whatever about the movie.
Okay.
But dude, also, I heard from a mutual friend that you watched the end of The Sopranos, and I was like, huh. I was like, wow, I can't believe she hasn't told us about it on the pod yet.
I feel I thought we did.
Did we? Because
I don't know, but I can.
I don't remember you saying anything, and then I was like,
maybe I did it. Maybe I just said it
because they were
general.
telling me like, oh yeah, this Sopranos. I was like, oh, she hasn't seen it yet, and they're like, yeah, she has. She told me. We talked about it, and I was like, oh
Wait,
my
who the
bad.
heck? Okay, so because
My old best friend.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
I it's funny because somebody else brought that up to me literally yesterday too. They're like, "Oh, by the way, I feel like you haven't told me. Like, did you watch the ending yet?" And I was
so
like,
maybe you didn't.
"Yeah, I maybe I
don't
didn't.
know.
Maybe I'm ignoring the feelings that I had about it."
Okay.
I mean, it's been out forever,
Yes.
so I'm just gonna say what happens.
Okay.
After all 6 seasons and the 6th season having the most episodes,
Yes.
we get to a scene where Tony Soprano is sitting inside of a dining, what is it called, like a food plate, like a restaurant, a diner,
Yeah.
and he's sitting at this booth with a little music player. He's
Okay.
flipping through the music, finding music. The door opens, bing, a little bell. He looks up. It's his wife. Hello,
Okay.
wife. She comes, sits down across from him, and it keeps switching back and forth from his perspective to outside perspective, watching him. So it's
Okay.
outside perspective, looking at him in the booth. Whenever the bell rings, his perspective looking at the door.
Okay.
Okay, bell rings, strangers coming in. Okay, whatever. It goes back to flipping music. Door rings. It's Anthony Jr. Hello, Anthony Jr., my son. Come
Yeah.
on in. He sits next to his mom,
Okay.
across from Tony in the booth. Tony's sitting alone. The bell rings. Another random man. He sits at the counter.
Yeah.
And then outside is Meadow Soprano, Tony's daughter, who,
Okay.
if you watch this show, throughout the show, you'll I don't want to say it's like given to you. It's not an information that's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is what she is. But she is sort of his good luck charm.
Okay.
She's the reason why he makes it out of a near-death experience in the beginning. The reason why he curb stomps a man and starts a war. Like
Okay.
he loves his daughter so much. And he loves his son too. But Meadow has always been there to bring him out of those
Okay.
really dark situations.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. She's trying to parallel park and she can't fucking do it. Okay. She's struggling. So
Okay.
she's trying so hard and the music is going. The music is
Okay.
going.
How old is she? She's like.
She's in college already. She's
Okay,
like
okay.
literally about to be a lawyer or
Okay.
something. So she's been
Okay.
in college for a while. But she's parallel parking. She's parallel parking, trying, hitting the curb, backing out, hitting the curb, backing out. Like not,
Yes.
whatever. And we keep getting this cut back and forth. And it is stressing me out because the camera keeps cutting to those strangers in the diner that kept coming in.
Okay.
The one that sat at the counter specifically
Yes.
looks at Tony,
Okay.
goes into the bathroom, and then Meadow finally parks
Okay.
and is running across the street. And then as soon as we hear the bell,
Yes.
everything goes black.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the ending.
No.
That's the ending.
No, that's what you've been putting off for so long.
Because I promise. Okay, so I streamed it from my phone, like onto the TV.
Yes. So you thought it like
I
disconnected?
was like, oh, my phone died or something. I was like, what happened to my
Yes.
phone? What happened to my phone?
Yes.
My partner, who knows how it ends, is looking at me like just waiting for me to realize.
Oh my god, that's the end.
And I literally am like, no. And he's like, yeah. And I start crying.
Aw.
Because it was, I mean, all this time, all this emotional roller coaster, all this
Yes.
caring about everybody and also being mad at everybody,
Yes.
just for it to end so abruptly. But that is death.
Yes.
And that's the thing that they kind of hinted at throughout the entire show. They talk about like when you die, you probably don't even see it coming.
Yes.
You don't hear the noise. You just black and it's gone. It's
Yes.
over. Right. So I think what had happened, what is insinuated is the guy who was sitting at the bar was there to kill Tony.
Yes.
Saw Tony alone on his side of the booth because they have a rule within the show that the mobsters all respect it. If you're with your family, if they could get hit, you don't do it.
Okay.
If Meadow had been sitting next to Tony, then that man would have never had the opportunity to shoot him.
Dang. Okay.
So because Meadow took forever to run in, I think the
Yes.
bell was Meadow. But I don't think
She
it was
made
just
it in
too
time.
late. It was just
Yeah.
too late. The bell rang. He would have looked up and saw Meadow, but instead he got a fucking bullet to the head.
Dang.
And he died. And the thing is, like, whether it happened then or it was going to happen years from the ending of the show, whether
Yeah.
Meadow sat there or not, he was gonna be killed. Like that was like ultimately
like he like already had like outlived all his
yeah,
life. Yeah,
all his family and his friends that were like part of the lifestyle
like
were
we're
all
already
gone.
dead, right? Yeah,
It's just him.
Yeah.
And like truly, I mean, so out of the whole gang of the original people that we saw, it's Tony and Polly Walnuts.
Okay.
And Tony dies in there, and that kind of like insinuates that Polly's the only one left.
Okay.
But Polly, it's funny because Polly had always said like he didn't want more for his life. He just wanted whatever he had to be what he had, and that was it. Like he was okay with it. He was happy, and he lived his life. And there's this moment where Christopher's telling him like, "You don't ever feel like you're built for more, and you're never gonna do nothing." And he's like, "No, because I don't give a fuck." Like
Yeah.
he's like, "I don't care. Like I love my life. Like I'm fine doing exactly what I'm doing, being exactly where I'm at." And Tony, towards the end, right before he dies and stuff, tells Polly, "Hey, it's just us. Like I trust you more than anyone else, and like." You're gonna need to start taking all these responsibilities on. And he's like, I don't want to. And he's like, you don't have a fucking choice. I'm your boss.
Yeah.
And now he's fucking dead.
Dang.
So some people think that maybe Polly set him up.
I was gonna say.
Some people think Polly set him up. Some people think this is still retaliation from the brother that he killed. From da 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 da. I think that there's some hints in there, and maybe they're just to throw you off. But the guy's wearing this jacket that a specific other character wears.
Okay.
And it's called a varsity jacket, and they literally. It's like the exact same jacket, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one who sent out the hit. But that's the thing. Anybody could have wanted to kill Tony.
Yeah.
So that's how it ended. I was really shocked. I was sad.
Yeah, because I don't remember you telling me any of that. So yeah,
Yeah, I was
at least
shocked.
you haven't told me. If you told the podcast, maybe I wasn't listening.
If you guys heard this, sorry. But if you haven't, here we are.
Yeah.
I feel like
thanks for humoring me.
I don't remember telling you guys how it ended, so I don't think I did. But if I did, I just said I watched it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really intense for me on my end. I think I was reeling over it for a while. Like I feel like a month I still wasn't. And like people, I haven't watched another show like really because because it's not. Dude, The Sopranos was so good. And somebody was telling me like because they know how it ends, but they never watch a show.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, how are you gonna tell me like that I need to watch a show that ends that way?"
like that.
And I'm like, because everything building up to it is
It's so good.
amazing. The story, the people, it's just so good. So I'm still looking for something similar. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. People have been saying Breaking Bad.
You haven't watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh yeah, we did talk about it.
I've tried the first episode a couple of times and just can't get past it. So I think I'm going to just skip it and watch the second episode and try and get into it that way. I've had to do that with another show before and it was fine. So maybe it's just the pilot episode I can't get behind right now. But also, I'm not sure if I'm ready to start a show like that.
Breaking
like
Bad's really
deep show. Well, it's the same vibes. It's the same vibes. One man literally just deteriorating over time, and he's like a good guy, but he's a bad guy. Yeah,
I like it. I've rewatched it a few times actually.
yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
And people always go, that's the natural chain of command when you watch these shows. It's like either Breaking Bad and then Sopranos or Sopranos Breaking Bad because they have such a similar fandom and base and like storytelling.
No, yeah. Sopranos still on my list. Don't worry.
Gots to watch it. Yeah, I did start a show yesterday though, but it's not as long and it's new. Lord of the Flies.
Nice.
It just dropped on Netflix.
Nice. I remember seeing people talk about it on TikTok when they were making it.
Yeah, I remember seeing the little fat boy that they were gonna make Piggy and
Never read the story. Don't know anything about it.
You don't know anything about the story either?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just
They
about a
didn't
bunch of
cover it
kids
in
on
my
an
school.
island who are trying to survive, but it's just like anywhere else in the world at any point in time, there's always somebody who wants to be the leader and other people who don't agree, and then vice versa.
Yeah, okay.
So it's about these like kids who basically create factions amongst factions within the grouping, and there's obviously hierarchy. So there's like, it starts off with Piggy. That's not his real name. His real name is like Nicky, but all his bullies call him Piggy, and they obviously were in a plane crash. And he's like alone and he's walking, and then he talks to he finds another kid and he's like, hey, and then they get really close, and then he's like, where's everyone? And he's like, what's your name? And he's like, well, and he ends up telling him like, hey, don't call me this, but like people used to call me Piggy and like it really hurt my feelings and like and he's like, oh yeah, no worries, like Nikki all the way.
Yes.
And then as soon as they run into other little kids, tell me why he's like, oh, by the way, his name's Piggy.
Oh my god.
So that started the chain of command.
Yes.
He's literally the smartest kid on the island but because he's small and he's a little round, they
Yes.
just disregard the fuck out of him. He's my favorite
Yes.
character. I love him so much.
Okay.
So I've only watched a few episodes, but I think it's a limited series, like 4 episodes.
Okay, nice.
I've watched 2 of
Okay.
4.
Dang.
Yeah. Definitely check it out, guys.
Okay, cool. What you said it's on Hulu?
Netflix.
Netflix, okay. There has been a big festival that is an Insomniac festival called Electric Forest that just happened this past weekend. And everyone's been talking about this. Apparently there's a baby found in a porta potty,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And last night I was talking to some friends and they're
They
like,
know
oh,
them.
No.
Oh.
Well, they still don't, they haven't identified the lady
The
yet.
mom?
Yeah.
They're going to do DNA or what?
I have no idea.
Well, how would they even do that? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they were talking about how oh, crazy that like what they had the baby in the bathroom, like, because these are my 2 guy friends, right? They're like crazy what they just had like the baby in the bathroom, like, and didn't know, like, and I said, okay, there's no information on the mom, so we don't know if like people knew that she was pregnant or not pregnant. And then they were like, well, how could you not know you're pregnant? And I said, have you never seen the show I Never Knew I Was Pregnant?
Yeah.
I said, people carry a full baby to term.
They think
don't
they're taking
even
a shit, and then there's a baby.
That's what I said. I said they say like it could feel like really bad period cramps and I'm like, and they don't get fatter, nothing changes, like, and they still get their periods or they have irregular periods anyway.
Yeah.
And that was kind of mind blowing to them. And they're like, and I was like, dude, literally watch that show. I'm like, that show like definitely like made me think differently about like women having babies and stuff. But yeah, it was just it's a hot topic because it just happened.
I remember
Apparently
seeing that.
the worker for whatever sanitation porta potty place found the baby in the thing,
So
and the umbilical
it had been a
umbilical
while?
cord, I don't know, let me
because if
pull
the
up an
worker
article.
had to find it, then they probably took the things out and then they found it after
Well,
while
I
they're
don't know
cleaning.
if they found it, like, because usually every festival they'll clean it every morning.
Oh.
So I'm not really sure. I haven't like
Could have
looked
happened
too
in the
much
middle of the
into
night.
it. Yes, let's see. According to Michigan State Police, an employee of restroom vending company discovered the body during routine maintenance on Sunday morning. So it could have been anywhere from Saturday to Sunday
morning. Could have been right before they got there.
Yeah, they still have an ongoing investigation.
It was full term though.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they don't know if it was a stillborn or
Right.
if she drowned
died
it.
in there, yeah.
But also, like, and that's why I'm curious to see what this person looks like and if they did or did not know they were pregnant.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you know, like me and Des talk about at festivals and stuff, I've mentioned people are on drugs and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what if she was having a bad trip and doesn't even know? Or like, what if she like had a trip and thought like saw the baby and thought something, you know, like, which
Yeah.
I'm obviously not trying to justify any of
No,
this person's
but
actions,
drugs
I'm
alter
just,
your mind.
I'm just saying, like, was this person of sound mind? Did this person even know? And also, like, you guys don't even realize like how fucked up people really are on drugs. Like, people
Yeah.
are losing their minds. Like,
Yeah.
they have med staff on call, they have ambulances like on call, like everyone's like always ready to go to, because people get so fucked up. And I'm like, what if this is something that like literally happened? And like, dude, people don't even look down when they go to the bathroom. I'll walk into porta potties and there's shit all over the wall,
Yeah.
pee everywhere, throw up, whatever. And it's like, just because people won't even look at the porta potty, they are dark, you know, depending on time of day. So it's like, I don't even know, like, anyone would have even seen the child or whatever, like,
Yeah.
you know. And then I do wonder, like, because they don't know if it was stillborn or not, I do wonder if it was, like, obviously you're not going to hear anything.
That's what I was
And
wondering.
then someone was like, well, someone asked, like, well, how's the, like, how did they cut the umbilical cord? Like, and I was like,
Can't
well,
you tear it?
and I was like, I think, and that's what I was thinking, because I don't really know. But I was like, yeah, I don't know how it all happened or whatever. But
I'm
yeah,
sure it's
very
actually
interesting.
really tough to cut because I feel like I've seen people chew on them and they're
But
not.
is it connected to the mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's connected to the placenta.
Okay.
So if
But
the placenta is also in
yes,
there,
and the
then it's
placenta-
possible.
The placenta was in there also.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then it was probably attached to that.
Yeah.
But it was cut?
No, it wasn't cut.
Oh, then
and
it was
that's what I
attached to
was
the
saying.
placenta. Oh, okay,
and,
okay.
and that's what I was saying. I was telling them, I think it's all together.
Yeah. And honestly, like, if
Yeah.
we're talking about birth, if we're talking about drugs and stuff like that, part of giving birth is not being able to relax. Like, you have a hard time relaxing because it's so painful, you know?
Yes.
To be relaxed enough to pass all of it and not need any assistance, sounds like she's on drugs, and because like that would make my body
to not have a good time. Yeah, and like that's kind of it. There's like no information. It's very new. It's only it just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Well,
still under
it just
investigation.
happened yesterday. I feel like I saw it a couple days ago.
No.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's been a long night.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Unless, let me double check, but all of the articles I saw were just from yesterday.
That's so crazy. Well, I'm wondering, because you're right. Like,
June 28th
this
yesterday.
person is a vicious person, being able to full blown have a baby and not give a fuck about it,
which is like definitely common. We've talked about babies in the dumpsters,
people burying their baby alive. Yeah. Or this person was under the influence or not in the right state of mind, didn't know. There's so many things that could have went down, but it's hard to say what's more likely. We don't know. And I just wonder if anyone knows that person and knows that they went through that and is hearing this stuff and being like 2 and 2, and being holy shit, like, is that her?
Or was everyone there with also really high on drugs and like no one, and they, I imagine they're all just talking about it and they're like, how crazy that this happened. Because like, what if it is one of those things where she didn't and she was pregnant?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I wonder.
Or I don't know.
We'll
find out in time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll find out in time. We'll never know if they don't want to tell us.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm wondering how they're going to do DNA.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're going to do an autopsy on the baby, so they'll find out if it was alive or not before it went in. And if it was alive and it was crying.
That's... Well, and then, like, you have to... I've never been to Electric Forest. This is an East Coast festival. Everyone's like, you got to go to it, blah, blah, blah. Really big. It's massive. It's in, like, the forest. It looks really pretty. But the sound systems are so loud. So maybe they, like... you
couldn't hear 'em.
What if it was?
But if you're in the party, do you think you'd hear the baby crying?
Well, if you're on drugs and the music's so high, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
And I don't know what stage they were at. If it's like a headbanger rhythm stage, like of course you're not going to hear it.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Only time will tell.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, little baby.
Yeah. But how's your week been? Like, did you do anything fun?
I watched Leviticus and then... Oh, you guys, I do custom binders for Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Not just Pokemon cards, though. Somebody's commissioning me for a pin binder where they put their pins in.
Very cool.
So I'm going to be doing that. It's horror themed, not just Pokemon themed. Like, they want horror. They're fans of horror, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and Dessa's an artist, so I'm pretty sure she'll do...
I'll do whatever.
You ask.
And I'll be honest if I can't. Like, I'll tell you, like, whatever. But hit me up if you guys have binders. If you guys have it yourself, I don't charge you for the binder price. I just charge you for my time. But if I have to go get the binder, I'm going to charge you for that too. So just keep that in mind. I don't care if it's a dirty binder, like whatever. It's an old binder. I'll paint on it. I just think it's fun and it's a way for me to be creative, but also like make a little side money or whatever.
Definitely.
And I love seeing people's reactions. I made a Squirtle binder. You can check... I guess my Instagram, my art Instagram. And then I did Squirtle Squad on the back. I threw in a free card for her. It's for her son. And the thing is, for me, it's like, I love when kids are getting into the hobby. I love when kids are able to feel supported in any kind of thing that they want to get into. So, of course, I'm going to be that extra thing too, just to be like, oh, look, you already have a card in there. You don't gotta, you know what I mean? It's not empty.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's just what I've been up to. What about you?
So me and Jenny went to do karaoke. We were originally going to go watch a movie and it didn't pan out. So then it was like kind of late. I think our showtime was like going to be at 9:20. And like we were like trying to figure out like if we could see another movie or something. But they all were like literally every movie was like 11, 11:30, 11:50. And it's like Jenny had to work in the morning. So like she's like not trying to stay out that late. So we're like trying to figure out what we're trying to do. And it's like... not much to do in Reno when it's that late on a Sunday night. So I end up saying like, oh, do you want to we're racking our brains. I was like, oh, do you want to do karaoke at round one? I was like, we could probably rent a room. We go and we set up at this first room and it is like so fucking hot in there. And we can't get the fucking thing to work. It's not connecting. It's not whatever. And like it's already like the lady like put our time to start like 10 minutes after we got there.
Sure.
And nothing's connecting. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna go tell them something because it's already like cutting. Like it was like 5 minutes into our time, and I was like, we're not even singing. Nothing's working. And I go up there and like I get this maintenance text guy and he comes and he's like I'll do my best, and he's like trying to reset it, whatever, not working. And then I was like, oh hey, and like can we turn the AC on? Apparently the AC's broken and that they have partially fixed the AC at round one, but they got a quote to fix the rest of it and it's really expensive, so they're
not gonna do it.
Not currently, because they don't have the funds to do it.
Well, I want a refund because I didn't expect it to be so hot in here.
Well, and that's what he said. He's
Okay.
like, whatever, you know. And then we end up going to the next room, which was still kind of hot. They had box fans,
Okay.
so it wasn't bad after you were in there for a little bit. And there was, in the first one there was only one, and the second one there was two, so I pointed one at me, one at Jenny. But it was fun. You know, I always think it's so funny because, like, even when you're best friends, you guys are still nervous to
Shy,
sing
yeah.
around each other. You're like, "Ah."
It's like you don't want to go full force.
Yeah.
Just like a
Yeah.
little talk singing.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, but we did karaoke. That was fun. And then I did throw a birthday party for Simba.
Woo,
He
happy
turned
birthday, Bimbo.
9. Happy birthday.
He was so cute.
He was, and I thought, I was just really, really like surprised on how well behaved all of our dogs were.
Yeah.
And I was like really worried. I was like, I wonder if they'll be able to just hang out right here and
Yeah.
not go. And they were all doing so good. And I think it mainly helped that there was so much like friends and family here.
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
They're like, why would I ever want to leave this space? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cute. It was a lot of fun. What else did I do? I went out to a show on Saturday to check out Further. Really, really good.
Okay.
I was like, wow. He played at the Unts and I missed him there, and I was like, dang.
You're
A
wondering.
little FOMO. A little FOMO. I was like,
uh-huh.
dang, I should have caught him on some really good speakers, but
Funny.
I had no idea. But yeah, I did that, and then what did I do yesterday? I just chilling yesterday and watched, Toy Story. But yeah, not too crazy, just big chilling vibes.
Big chillin' vibes. Big
Yes.
chillin' vibes.
Yes.
Going back to Pokemon a little bit, I think next year I'm gonna start trying to get competition points
Nice.
so I can start trying to compete.
Okay.
But that starts off. I gotta start just by practicing. So I'm gonna start going to like little local fun days where we play against each other. And luckily, there's only one day during the week I can do it. So I'm gonna be doing it then. But the tournament stuff is all always on the weekend. So
Yeah.
I'll have to start next year and like kind of plan for that.
Okay.
We'll see though. I wonder if there's any in Ohio.
I wonder.
Probably. I'm trying to sell a card right now on eBay. So I did it on auction. So I went
Okay.
to all these stores. And they give you 60, 50%,
Yeah.
80%, whatever. The highest offer I got for it was like $80, 90
Okay.
bucks, $90 at a store. And I
Yeah.
was like, nah, I'm looking for 100 minimum. So I posted on eBay for 100 and put it on bidding. It's at 115 right now. And it has 5 more days. So hopefully...
Heck yeah. Have you ever thought of using a whatnot?
No, I'm scared. Everyone says it's so scammy on there.
Really?
Everyone says it's so scammy on there. People are like, yeah, I sell on it, but everyone else is a scammer. Like, literally everyone
That's
says that.
crazy.
I swear to gosh.
That one friend gets a lot of cards from there.
Oh, really?
That's where a lot of those, like, I let him use my picture to make I made my profile and then I let him use my free whatever for
Oh,
signing
sure.
up. And that's when all those random nerds were buying me cards and stuff for him.
Oh,
Though.
right.
Yeah,
right.
and I was like, oh, and he's gotten all of them.
No,
so.
I've never tried it. Oh, they're all real, though? Guaranteed?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, see,
But-
I don't know either. People, because I've seen both. I've seen people be like, hey, I ordered from Whatnot, and this is what I got. And people are like, oh, that's real, but be careful buying on Whatnot. And then I've
Yeah.
seen people buy from Whatnot, and then it's fake.
Yeah. Well, and I guess that could be the same thing on eBay too.
Yeah, but
then-
I'm selling on eBay.
Yeah.
I don't buy from eBay anymore. I buy from TCG.
Really, I was gonna say eBay has that guarantee now, though.
Yeah,
Finally,
for some
yeah.
people, yeah. But TCG has only legitimate sellers. There's not only some people are legitimate sellers. They're all legitimate Pokemon sellers, and they do really good by you. And since it's TCG, it tells you the price it should be and the price that they're charging you. So that's
Okay,
really cool too.
nice.
So that's really cool too. Because I know on Whatnot they do a lot of like, oh, you have 2 seconds to grab this, and it's like hella overpriced, and then people think that I need to grab it right now, so then they grab it and then they get overcharged.
That's why I was trying to help you get more money, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do it. I don't know, and then get called a scammer? No
No.
way, bruh.
Hey, my favorite thing is on like bids when me and my ex-partner used to like sell like pins online. They do like that 3-minute sniper.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And
Yeah.
they're like, oh my gosh, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's always intense watching this. You're like, oh my god, no way,
That's
they're
crazy.
going higher and
I've
higher.
definitely watched eBay like lives where they do that kind of stuff, and I'll try and see. But I only do that if I'm sitting in front of my computer so I can look up the price because they don't care. Like they'll let you overbuy, which is like crazy to me because then I think it ruins the hobby for a lot of people because then people like, which to me, you shouldn't be doing it for the money. You should be getting into it because you want to get into it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, we're all adults and money's hard to come by and we only have so much of it. So, like, use it wisely and overbuying on cards, when you realize, I feel like people then start being like, fuck, I can't get into this hobby. Like, it's just too much. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? And I feel like it sucks because then it starts like this bad precedent for the community.
Yeah.
But
Well,
just be
it's funny
smarter when you guys
there's
buy.
like, I would say there's always like the thing of like just people collecting in general. Like as a collector, like people who collect stuff anyways usually have a pretty decent good amount of money, right?
Sure.
And you and me, you know, like we were talking about last week with like the festival tickets and stuff. I have, and I'm sure you do too, and I'm sure everyone else does also, have friends or know people that have a lot of money.
Sure.
You know, and to them bidding like thousands of dollars on a card is nothing.
Right.
They don't even think about it.
Yeah. That's chump
And
change.
people really have it like that. And like I think that's where you got to be like, okay, how much do I really like this thing? Why am I doing this thing, right?
Okay.
And you're like, okay, as hardworking girls, you and I, you know, what we're passionate about, we really like, you know, because I'm not really a collector of many things, but the few things I do, I will spend money on them and whatever.
Yeah.
And like for other people, I feel like when you have so much money, it's not like you could collect everything and anything. I went to someone's house recently and I looked around and I was like, I feel like this is what my house would look like if I had money, because it looked like my house in the sense of like cool stuff that you love everywhere and stuff, but there's like a lot of lights, sound systems, like this isn't you could just sell toys everywhere. And I was like, wow, like, yeah, I'm like crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. I was like, I definitely collect if I had like all this space and more money.
I saw, I think you're right, because I saw this one girl and she's like known for having the largest, I think, Gengar collection.
Okay.
And he's my favorite. I love Gengar. I was like, oh my God, like that would be me. If I had all the infinite money in the world, hell yeah, I would have bought that fucking graded limited edition one single card. You know what I mean? Of course.
Yes.
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, you know, maybe we should make something for the regular class people, collectibles.
Yeah, right. I don't know. We'll see. I like dollar drops. I like when they start at $1.
Nice, yeah.
Because that's pretty fine. I feel like, yeah, maybe I'll get into it. I'll let you guys know by next episode if I got on Whatnot or not.
Okay, heck yeah.
That's so funny.
What was I going to say? Unrelated. I just thought about it and then I looked at your beautiful face and forgot.
Oh, my glob.
Oh, I was going to say, so, of course, we're at Süp and I was going to say, let's tell everyone what we got, what we recommend. I, of course, got my OG to go. Literally probably order this every single time I come. I've tried other stuff, but, you know, I'm very, very easy to please. And I always like, you know,
very easy to please.
Why, you know, I feel like sometimes you like try something new and like sometimes it's delicious, but like if you've tried a few places and I feel like sometimes you go to places for certain things. Because, like, personally, me, like, the pesto sandwich here it's good, but I prefer the pesto sandwich at Grateful Gardens a little bit more than here. But what I got today is, of course, yes.
Maybe I shouldn't. You let me know if we're going to cut this out or not. Grateful Gardens is being shut down for health violations.
Oh, no, not this one, though.
Oh, no?
No, not this one.
Good.
The one on the one in South Virginia.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Okay.
Or South Reno. Sorry.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
to know. Okay.
I was like, don't worry, this one's good.
Okay.
Good. But
What'd you? Yeah.
oh yes, I was like, what was I saying? Yes, of course I got my classic today. The grilled cheese sandwich combo with the soup and a salad.
Soup and salad.
My broccoli cheddar is my favorite. I know a lot of people like the tomato bisque, but I don't know. The broccoli cheddar is just so good here. It's my favorite broccoli cheddar out of a lot of restaurants. So I feel like I don't really get soup anywhere. So if I'm going to get soup, that's why I like to get broccoli cheddar here. What about you? What'd you get?
I got tomato bisque and a grilled cheese with a side salad.
Yes.
Personally, my go-to, it's very basic, but it's also like, because it's so classic. It's so good. You can't go wrong with it. I have a version of trying things at places that I already have something I love at.
Yes.
So I won't usually like go outside of my comfort zone because I know I'm comfortable with this. Mm-hmm. But I have been having really bad acid reflux lately, so I feel like this was a bad choice on my end. But it's still delicious, and I'm not going to regret it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm also not a very red sauce type of girl in general.
Okay. You like white sauce on your pizza?
Yeah, I do. But like, I won't like go out of my way because no one really likes white sauce on their pizza unless it's like one of those like chicken whatever.
Ones,
yeah. So like I'll still eat regular pizza, but if it does have a lot of sauce, I will like peel the cheese off.
Is like
I'm like I will peel the cheese off and like wipe the sauce off and then put the cheese back on.
That's crazy.
Or of course, like you could do light sauce. But
I feel like I swear we used to get tomato bisque together. Am I tripping?
No, I've always gone BC.
Wow. Crazy. I'm like inputting memories in my own head.
You're like, I swear.
I'm like, we were twins. I swear. I swear. We used to get the exact same order. I swear.
It was just you and Amir.
That's funny. Yeah, and then I get stuff for my partner. He gets a Swiss char steak baguette.
Nice.
With the either chimichurri or the red pepper aioli.
Nice.
Something like that.
Okay.
Or what is it? Horseradish?
Oh, nice.
Roasted red pepper and chimichurri on the side.
Okay, nice.
And then it also comes with a side salad, and it comes with a little cup of soup.
Nice. Yes.
Delicious. The atmosphere is amazing. Inside and out, they have local art inside that you can buy. I bought an art from their walls before. Really good. And then outside they have a really beautiful patio area and a nice
and then area. Their playlist is always top tier.
Period.
The music playlist, it doesn't matter if I come in day, evening, night.
Period.
Lunch rush. I find myself singing the whole time in between bites.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I'm like, just dancing with my friends. And I'm like, I just, good music with good food is always a fun time.
And then right now, because it's summer, they're doing mimosas if you're into that. So check that out. They have orange and grapefruit, I think it said.
Nice.
And then they also don't just have sodas. They have water. I think they have Topico or whatever it's called. Topico or whatever. And then they got like seltzers, beers, like, or what is it called? Like ales or whatever.
Oh, IPAs.
Yeah, IPAs or whatever. Yeah, they have stuff like that. They have
and
wine.
then they have of course a soda fountain. But then they also have Jones soda, which is like that really good soda.
Yeah.
If you work at Tesla, they have like that as their fountain sodas.
They have brownies and I think cookies or something.
Yeah.
As like if you are into desserts here, I will say I haven't gotten them here, but I think that's just because I'm usually just full by the time I'm done.
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, always fun here, and I feel like I haven't been here in a while. I think the last time I came here was with you, and that was like maybe like probably like a few months ago now. No wonder.
I feel like it's the same for me. I don't think I've been here since we've been here together.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be back.
Yes, always so
it's a nice day.
And then I always love like people like cruising by. Like I feel like I really like there's something that like really fills my heart about seeing people like drive by in their cars because like, people like love their cars, right?
Usually.
Well, sometimes people don't, but
yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people are like, this is what
they do.
But like, I feel like when I see people cruising in their cars and they have their little sound system or even like the worst like sound system, they're just blaring their music downtown. And it just like, I feel like it's just so nostalgic. I like just think about like me last night, but no, but like specifically like me as like a teenager in the summer with my friends, and we're cruising down South Virginia, all the way up, and just blasting music, singing, and just cruising, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, oh, yay. You just see like the little.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Oh, I was going to say.
What?
Someone had asked, like, hey, you guys don't do goals anymore.
Oh, like check-ins with our goals from the beginning of the year?
And I was like, yeah. And then they said that they liked how we were doing like a monthly kind of like accountability thing.
Okay.
And they said that they were doing it with us. And like, because we haven't been doing it, that they kind of like stopped doing theirs, which is like,
I guess.
We're trendsetters.
Yeah,
so
I guess
so. But I was thinking I was going to bring it up this episode, and then we can just kind of come back next episode with our current goals or whatever and how they're going. Because like, I honestly don't really remember my goal much besides like sleep more.
I remember going outside more for me. I think yours was get rest.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Bet listener, thank you for also
us,
keeping us accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so you want to get into the word of the day?
Yes. The word of the day is accountability. Just kidding.
What does that mean, Des? What does that mean?
It means there's something we're not doing.
You got we should make an accountability song, kind of like the bare necessities.
That's funny. You got the
accountability.
Yeah, exactly.
Who didn't do your homework? That was you.
That was you.
Saying homework. How's your
goals?
School going? You're doing your summer classes, right?
Yeah, I have two.
Is that one class that you started like a little bit better? I know you were like,
no, I mean it's better, but it's just a lot of work. It's just like it's not like super hard in my opinion.
Yeah, there's just a lot
of
a lot.
Yeah, so it's like fuck, and it's because of the days that things fall on and the timing of everything. Because as you know, I have to do things 3 hours ahead of my classmates because I'm not in the same
time zone.
Yeah, so for me it's a little bit more hectic. And then I did bring that up to my teacher just to be like, hey, by the way, I am 3 hours behind you guys, and he was like, yeah, keep that in mind. I was like, all right, fire.
You're like, bet.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping me accountable.
For sure. I took my first quiz for it, and I missed one question, but dude, tell me why most of the questions had hella misspellings. And I'm like, and this is who I'm learning from?
You're like,
not to talk shit or anything, but you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. Where's the professionalism?
Gosh,
keep that in mind.
Yes.
Keep that in mind. But it's been fine.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
Okay. Our word of the day is umami.
Okay. That's that flavor.
Umami refers to the taste sensation that is produced by several amino acids and nucleotides that has a rich or meaty flavor characteristic of cheese, cooked meat, mushrooms, soy, and ripe tomatoes.
Yeah. They go, ooh, this is umami. This is umami on my tongue.
I like that. She's a foodie for sure.
If you like sushi, I feel like all sushis, that's like a big thing that they talk about. Like umami. Anyway.
Yes. Okay, and now I will tab over to our slang and trending. And number 1, we have Summerween, a Halloween-like celebration held in summer.
Yeah, they're like carving watermelons.
Wow, that's cool.
They're like, I think skeletons are wearing sunshades. I don't know what else makes it Summerween.
Yeah.
I forgot. There's some guy who made it. Like he started it a few years ago, and now it's really caught traction.
Nice. Heck yeah, that's sick. Shout out to the Summerween guy. And number 2, we have whimsy, a whimsical visual aesthetic or lifestyle. And number 3, we have NPC, someone who lacks any capacity or for original thought. And number 4, we have tech bro, a disapproving term for a man working in tech. And in number 5, we have spin the block, to engage in something for a second time, to reattempt, redo, etc. Nice. Also, really quick, I totally forgot, but it just popped into my head. Remember that I had bought those games back in May 25th, and I showed you that I was like, oh cool, got the buckshot roulette for $2, right? $1.99. It was on sale. I took so long to redeem it, and they oversold keys. So I was I was redeeming all my games yesterday, And like that was the only one that wasn't working. So I emailed support and I was like, hey, like my like digital code isn't like, populating it. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. It seems like we sold too many keys. So we're just going to refund you. And I was like, oh. And I was sad because now I don't want to pay full price for it.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Maybe it'll go on sale again.
Yeah, I like put it on like the notify me, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bookshot Roulette. I love any chance games.
I was like, I want to see how good I am. Des is so goated at it. So.
Dude, seriously, like immediately beat the game the first try. But there's like unlimited mode or whatever. Yeah. So okay. Well, that was cool. Thank you, Jess, for telling us, and thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Speaking Into the Abyss here at Süp.
Yes.
And have a great day, great evening, and good night. Bye.